a drink. Just a sec. Welcome everyone to the stream. How's everybody doing? So we're doing another cast today. Today we've got TUGA Unks versus X-Force Ghosts. We did see TUGA Unks play yesterday and fall 3-0 to Eclipse Shadows it was. We have the map set, which is Frequency Hardpoint, Fringe S&D, Scar Overload, Hassie HP and Raid. All the players are now in the lobby. Looks like we might be starting. Saying that they're ready in the chat. So we wait for this match to load up. Yep, they're starting. They're getting it going. So we have TUGA Unks versus X-Force Ghost coming into map 1. So this is the first, not the first, the second ever casting doing. Go use guys tab, appreciate it, Jody. Hope everyone's well in the chat. So yeah, let's get into hopping straight into the game. So everyone looks to be flooding P1 and one player of each team mid. 2 for TUGA Unks, and it's trades off the break. It looks like TUGA Unks is going to get the initial time. Frequency is such a small map. There's going to be so many gunfights going down. And that is 3 down for TUGA Unks. And that is X-Force Ghost taking control of the hill. And it looks like they have control of the map right now. They have players mid-map and on time. And that is X-Force Ghost taking the lead. So we are going to see a rotation, and it's looking like X-Force Ghost has the rotation. Trades going down in the middle of the map. However, there's 2 in the back for TUGA Unks of this next hill, and they spawn there, trying to break this hill. However, X-Force Ghost doing a brilliant job of holding the hill. However, Jamie gets one. Can he get the second? He gets traded out, and that's 2 down for TUGA Unks, who are controlling keeping them in the back spawn and controlling this hill. They are starting to get a lead now, 40 points up. However, this might be a break. Jamie gets one. Can he get a second? They're just holding him in the back line. However, that is TUGA Unks breaking into the hill. However, we're going to see a rotation from X-Force Ghost. Netra gets one. Nearly gets the second. Does get traded by Jamie. CJ gets a two-piece. And that is TUGA Unks spawning on Old Hill, and X-Force goes with the rotation. CJ with a big three-piece. He's on a 5-6 spree right now, so we're going to go on board with CJ and see if he can extend this kill streak. He is 10-2 right now, doing a lot of damage. Does get taken down. And we're going to stay on board. He is spawning in the back of New. Hill is getting contested. Netro gets taken down, and that is TUGA Unks. Takes control of this P3 hill. We do have X-Force Ghost spawning in the back. Can they break this? There is a fight in the back. Fred gets one, Jamie gets one, and that is TUGA Unks with control, closing the gap. And they are going to start the rotation to P4. And it looks like TUGA Unks have control of this hill. Jamie gets the initial. Does get traded by CJ. Gonna hop on board with Fred, who is currently on a 2 spree. He gets taken down before I can get to him. But we'll stay on board with Netra. The man, he also gets taken down as well. And this is TUGA Unks with the hill. However, they do get taken off it. And that's 4 down for TUGA Unks now. And X-Force Ghost is going to be taking this hill. Netra's ready for the flip spawn. And now all players are going to be coming from mid and the other side of the map. TUGA Unks are going to flood this, but get taken down. Chari's on a 3 speed. He's holding the mid map. He knows where they're spawning. He's going to push the spawns out. Gets one, gets two. Good 2-piece from Char. And we're expecting the rotation for P1 to come through, which looks like X-Force are going to be on this rotation and are going to be holding the new hill. As you can see, they are pushed out on both sides of the map. They are holding this P1. Can the reinforcement get to them in time, or can TUGA Unks take them down? Which Jamie gets a big 2-piece. And it's going to be 2v1 on the hill. And TUGA Unks take control of P1. However, Ghost answers back with a 3-piece. And have re-got possession. It is currently a 60-point lead for X-Force Ghost. And they're running away with the lead right now. It's 80-point lead. And Doctor does get a huge 2-piece, which allows them to secure the last scrap time of this. However, Jamie does take him down and takes the last 10 seconds. Now we see X-Force Ghosts are on the rotation. CJ's on a 3. Does get taken down by Jamie. Does get traded by Netra. And that's 3 down for TUGA Unks again. Now they are holding the back this time, where before they was holding the front spawn and held TUGA Unks in the back. However, they are holding the back now. And they are getting quite a lot this time. Doctor takes 2. CJ's the last man on the hill. Will get taken down, but does get traded. And that is Ghost still with the hill. They've now got a 100-point lead over TUGA Unks. Can TUGA Unks close this gap, or are they going to keep running away? Is Ghost going to keep running away? TUGA Unks did just chow for the last 5 to 10 seconds there. Should they have focused on rotation? Because as we see, Ghosts have now got the rotation. And are just extending their lead. Up by 110. Freddy's trying to break the hill. Which they do manage to break the hill. They are going to need solid setups on these if TUGA Unks want to make a comeback into this map. You can see all 3 players rotating around from P1 from Ghost. Fred's holding the window. They do manage to get 2, but Jamie answers. I'm not sure if it's Jamie or Fred. The kill feeds is a bit different to the scoreboard. And they managed to hold it. However, the players are spawning in the back. There is 16 seconds, so are you going to consider rotating? Looks like they are going to challenge for the scrap time. And do manage to get it. And we now see TUGA Unks on the new hill. All players around the map. Fred gets taken down mid. Trades in the kill feed. Hill is contested. And that is X-Force Ghost that is going to take control of the hill now. And Netri's going to push up, try and kill them off the spawns. Nice little wrap to guarantee that kill. And they should be aware the spawns have now flipped. Which they are. They are watching. And Netri's doing a brilliant job right now. He's on a 7 spree and he is really holding down this P4. Pushed up. Any thanks for the sub, I appreciate it. They have got a 130-point lead. This might be game. We have seen insane comebacks before. Can TUGA Unks do it? They don't win off this hill, but it's going to leave 2 seconds left on the board. And if you're TUGA Unks, you've got to play it perfectly right now. However, at this point in the game, like I say, if you are X-Force Ghost, you literally need 3 seconds. 1 break, 1 early rotation can win this game for them. And it's currently contested. They are forcing their way in the hill. They do get it. 1 more player, and that's them having the hill. And that is game. Map 1 goes to X-Force Ghost. Really, really dominant performance from them. We saw 7 sprees. We saw a lot of players going on high kill streaks, like CJ there. He's 28 and 14. Double KD coming in for him. And when you have got people dominating the series like that, you just, you know, you need to lock in and quite. There's the stat lines, you know. Say really good game from Netra and CJ. Struggling on the side of TUGA Unks. And you're gonna need more slaying power if you want to beat a team like this. So that is 1-0 to X-Force Ghosts. Now we are going into an S&D. We can see a lot of teams that are stronger in S&D or stronger in hardpoint.
P1 died. Playwing died.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. So yeah, we are just, they are keeping host, they are just setting up the next map, which will be a Fringe S&D. Like I say, a very strong performance from X-Force Ghosts on that frequency hardpoint. Very big lead. Close the map out. Can they continue that lead in the S&D Fringe, or can TUGA Unks take the S&D? People do say S&D win series. Can this be what it is for TUGA Unks? Or are X-Force Ghosts going to show dominance across all maps and modes?
P1 died. Playwing died.
CJ, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Brilliant performance from CJ in that map. Say 2 KD. With an AR on frequency as well. That is a very close quarter map. You want to see your subs running around, and CJ's he's dropping a 2 KD with an AR. That is tippable. Very tippable. So we are loading up into the Fringe S&D now. Neutral was class, mate. There's very good set of players on the X-Force Ghost team. So yeah, we will be loading up. So let's hop on board with Nitro. Seeing there's some love in the chat for him right now. He's going to push on 2-8. And the attack from TUGA Unks is going to come straight through mid. They have put force in this A. You are going to see the players from X-Force to wrap round the back and the ones to convert. Let's just go on. CJ gets a 2-piece and that is all dead for TUGA Unks. That is round 1 going to X-Force Ghost. CJ with 2. Oh, and we're seeing body shooting. The disrespect. The disrespect coming through who should CJ. No holding back on this team. We'll hop on board with CJ. He is on a 2 spree. That was a clean 4 dead, 4 down for the boys. CJ is going to wrap back for the bomb. Oh, the host has ended the game. I'm not sure what is happening. As we will go back to intermission. It's currently 1-0 up on the S&D for X-Force Ghosts. Apparently JO's control is shooting on its own. Apparently didn't mean to shoot bodies. Fair enough. I mean, I don't complain at shooting bodies. It's all fun and games, isn't it? You know, it's a competitive scene. You want to win. You want to get in the other player's head, you know, if you're meant to shoot bodies or not. I don't mind it. I like a bit of drama here and there. But yeah, solid again. Solid start. We was gonna, you know, we were saying our TUGA Unks going to be a good S&D team. Is X-Force Ghost a really good hard point? Maybe not strong, but no, they showed the dominance on that first round of S&D. Looks like they are going to be a solid team throughout all maps and modes. It does look like we have a restart from JO, so we are just waiting for him to get back into the lobby and they can start this S&D back up. Oh, he's just got back in. All players are in the lobby now. I thought the guy went dead. Oh, you've got to make sure, man. You've got to make sure they're merchant bullets. Nah, let's tip them. So I believe it was CJ. CJ that was 2-0. So when we get into this game, when it starts up, we'll hop on board with CJ again. But yeah, we are currently... currently 1-0 up. And we are loading. Nah, that's first, CJ. I don't mind if you do, by the way. Alright, we are loading back into the game. Hopefully I've got the logos the right way around. I do. Look at me, I'm a professional at this. Right, let's jump on board with CJ. I believe he was 2-0. He was on a 2 streak. And they're going to be hitting B heavy. TUGA Unks is ready. Get the first blood for TUGA Unks. That's a good start for TUGA Unks. Jamie gets 2. It gets traded out. However, that is great work from Jamie. He gets 2 players of Ghost down, which is going to leave in a 3v2 situation for TUGA Unks. And if you are on defense, you just want to hold. You don't want to get too aggressive. And Joe just pushes mid and dies. And CJ, another 2-piece. You cannot let that happen when you're in a 3v2. And the next player gets taken down. As I was just saying, you don't want to push up. You're on D. You don't want to push up. And then they just do it. Throw their lives. They scam the round. And that's going to be 2-0 up for X-Force Ghosts. CJ with a brilliant 2-piece min map to tip the balance into their favour. Let's see what TUGA Unks can do. Let's hop on board with Fred. He's currently 2-1. He's going to be charging the force down trains. 4-man trains. And they're going to play this quite passive. Can 7 get a pick? They do have first blood, so they are in a 4v3 again. Can they capitalise on this? They do get another, so they're in a 3v2, a 4v2 situation now. And that's a 4v1. Jamie getting 2, Rev's getting 1. And I can't get to Jamie, unfortunately, so we'll stick with Fred. However, it looks like 7's going to have the gunfight. Chad does get 1. We'll hop on board. Can he do the 1v4? He has made it down to a 1v3. Get shots onto Revs. He's going to play his life. He knows he's got 25 seconds. There's plenty of time. However, there are 3 plays, so he will need to make some kills quick. Checks his corners, sees one, and does get taken down. And that TUGA Unks get around on the board. It is currently 2-1 to Ghost because of the restart. And yeah, it was a very hard situation for Char. 1v4. Just got to try play your picks, but very hard situation for him to win. Good round from TUGA Unks. And we do have a player, Jamie, that's on a 2-speed, and I can't view him for some reason. So we'll go on with Fred because he's 3-1. He is playing mid-map with a sub. However, it's going to be a strong B push from X-Force Ghost. Fred spots the player in fences. I'm watching Fred, but he just got a 2-piece apparently. Sees one back rock. Charles does get the kill. We are in a 1v1 situation now. Trades all around the map. And both sides are trained. There is a player, and it looks like they're going to be wrapping to mid. We've got Fred, who's 4-1, who spots the player. Does manage to get the kill, and that is 2-2. We have an even tied game right now. So it says Jamie, so we might be spectating Jamie here. It's either Jamie or it's Fred, but they are 5-1. They are doing good work for the team on TUGA Unks. Trying to get the second map and tie the series 1-1 if possible. He's on a 3-speed. He's on a 3-speed, so we're going to stick with him. He has the same amount of his kills as his team combined right now. Looking at the side of X-Force Ghost, Doctor is the one struggling right now. However, as I say, that Doctor gets the first blood, which is massive. That leaves... and Doctor gets another one. So Doctor's just put the... I'm just not going to say anything. It's gone to a 2v2 though. TUGA got the trades and managed to get it back to a 2v2, so we're equal split. Netra gets one. The player fences. Doctor's watching mid. Netra spots him trains. Jamie's in a very bad spot. He's pinned down on both sides of the train. Oh, he's going to push that. Stays alive. He managed to get away with his life. I can't spectate Jamie. It was a very good play. Managed to get away with his life. He's playing top barm. Spots players. He's out with his life. Ooh! Gets the shots in, but I think it was Doctor. Doctor manages to do a turn and burn. Gets the kill onto Jamie. Securing the lead in the S&D. That is 3-2. 2 X-Force goals. They did win a round and the map ended, so the score at the top is wrong, so I will keep shouting the score out after the rounds. So we'll stay on with Doctor because, yo, I said he needed to step up for the team and then he gets 3. And now he's on a 4 spree. And you're going to see Ghost pushing into that courtyard. And we're in a 4v1 situation with Joe's in a 1v4. And now I can't spectate him. So he's sticked up. Gets taken down. Clean wipe from the side of X-Force. That is X-Force, who are 4-2 up now on this S&D. Beautiful shots from Char though. Teammate was ready for the trade if he didn't get that. Good plays all around from X-Force Ghost right now. Doctor has really stepped up in the second half of this map. Even split. The whole team is 4-3 right now. Now Doctor's going to have some pressure in this garage. Does get a stun. He knows players are there. We are very split on the side of 2 unks. But they are just holding. Doctor's taking some pressure. Does get taken down. CJ gets a trade. Has more pressure coming in the back garage. Netra gets one. 3v2 situation in favour of X-Force Ghosts. Netra gets one. And now it's a 3v1 situation. And Netra gets another. 5-2 for X-Force Ghosts. Game point. So we're gonna stay on board with Netra. He is 7-3. He's on a 5 spree, leading the charge on the S&D. And he's playing with confidence. He's going to go straight through the mid window. Player on bomb. Makes him back down. Gets a kill. Managed to get a kill there. He has another player. Gets taken down by Jamie. It is a 2v2 situation. Fred's on a 2 spree. We'll hop on board with Fred. Gets done. Players know where he is. He's got pressure coming from Ali. He knows he's there. And TUGA unks are going to buddy up to play this together, as well as X-Force Ghosts are going to do the same. They're going to wrap this round to the B site. However, Fred is reading it. Sees a guy top ban, gets that kill. He's going to wrap back to his teammate. And this is where you want to see them play together. They're in a 2v1 situation. If they play together and play each other's trades, they should secure this round. However, can Char clutch? 1v2 situation. They have separated, so if he gets a pick now, he's wide open. Ooh, the COD timing. COD timing at its finest. Managed to get the bomb down. You're going to see the wrap coming in from TUGA Unks. Did he just spot? He spots him. Oh, good trade. And that is TUGA Unks securing that round. So that is 5-3 in favour of X-Force Ghosts. Now, will the 5-3 curse activate for TUGA Unks, or can X-Force Ghosts close it out and go up 2-0 in the series? Who won map 1? It was X-Force Ghosts. X-Force Ghosts are up 1-0 right now, and it's 5-3 to X-Force Ghosts in this S&D. Gonna hop on board with Fred. He's on a 4-speed right now. He's keeping the game alive for TUGA Unks. Now he sees a player. Shots down, does get the kill. That puts them in a 4v3 situation. CJ does get a trade. Joe gets the trade. Freddy's on a 5-speed right now. It is a 3v1 situation in favour of TUGA Unks. They are slowly crawling back into this S&D, keeping the game alive, and they do take the round. Keeping it alive. The 5-3 curse, has it activated? It's currently 5-4 to X-Force Ghosts. One more round for X-Force Ghosts to close it out. Or can TUGA Unks activate the 5-3 curse and take the win? I'm gonna stick out. I've still got to stick on Fred. He's on a 5 streak. He's very close to that Hailstorm. If he can get the Hailstorm, that could sway what bomb side the push completely. However, I'm gonna go with CJ because there is pressure coming down on Bat Rock. He's gonna back down. They know there's one top bomb. They challenge. However, TUGA Unks get the first blood, so they're in a 4v3 situation. And trades go down, and now X-Force Ghosts are in the advantage. It's 3v2. Doctor's struggling to get up the window. He's just going to go for the ladder. Joe gets one. Puts it back into a 2v2. They know there's one chains, and I'm pretty sure they're aware this guy's Bat Rock. Joe gets one. Leaves it a 2v1 situation. Doctor's going to flank. He spots the player. He sees them both. Beautiful trigger discipline. Gets one. He's going to get away with his life. And he's just going to defend this bomb. It's beautiful play. Doesn't need to chase. He has bomb down. And he clutches the 1v2, sorry. And that is X-Force Ghosts winning that map. And that is 2-0 up to X-Force Ghosts. Can X-Force Ghosts win the series 3-0, or can TUGA Unks make the comeback? Can they lock in? So that is X-Force Ghosts going 2-0 up in the series. Thursday starts. A really good game from Fred and Jamie. They both did 1,000 damage. However, on the other side, Dots are 1,200 damage. Netra cleaning the kills up 9 and 6. This is where I select all the wrong images. And that is X-Force Ghost going 2-0 up. And before I even change it, they're starting the game. Starting the game. Getting right into it. There were no messing about this time. No messing about. Straight into this. Scar overload. Now we want to see series TUGA Unks needs to lock in. We want to see this series. We want to see a game 5. Makes it more entertaining. However, at the moment, side of X-Force Ghosts are just running through it. The hard point was an absolute whitewash. The S&D was very close, don't get me wrong. TUGA Unks was coming back into it. But let's see what they can do on this overload. And it is the side of... Well, I was going to say the kills were going in the favour of X-Force Ghosts, but we traded 2 apiece. And Revs are pushing for the spawn. He has got control of the B site. Gets one white wall. Does get traded out. It's not letting me change. Am I even on the game? No, I'm not. That's tabbed out. My bad. Alright, CJ's on a 2 spree. We'll go on board here. He's got pressure shop. Does get taken down. TK coming from Joe. Chai gets one. Fred gets one. Does get traded. Trades going down all across the map right now. Seems a very even split overload right now. However, CJ just got 2. And he's going to push for this B point. Playing the 18. Knows what on top green. Grabs the device. And you've got Jamie on the defense. Takes him down. And this is going to be a counter push. Very even plays across the map right now. However, the trades are just going down. Netri gets 2. He's going to play sharp here. He knows there's more pressure. And TUGA Unks are going to push on this P2. Try and clear the B site. And they're doing a great... Sorry, X-Force Ghost that was. They're doing a great job clearing it. However, Joe with the defense managed to get 2 and managed to clear the players. And we are back in a fight mid-map. 3 down, 4 down. 4 down for X-Force Ghosts. This can be the chance for them to capitalise. And that is TUGA Unks with a cap. Jamie slamming that one in. And Revsy's still there to pick some off spawn. And it looks like they're ready for the relay. 3 players of TUGA Unks pushing up that playing side. 2 of them do get taken down. All 3 get taken down, and that push does get stopped by CJ. And now can Ghost push up the map and counter this? Does get one as well. One shot. Ooh, nearly gets the kill onto Fred mid. He's on a 3 spree right now. One's top green does get taken down. Chari's on gunfights. Playing right now. He's just trying to control the ball. He sees one play. Does get that kill. Does get traded. And Jamie is on a 3 spree right now. However, we can't watch him. Does get taken down. Char nearly with the 2-piece, but the team assist comes in. Joe holding the plane. CJ with 2. And the trades around this map right now are very fast paced. There's a lot of pressure mid. It just seems like they can't get a solid wipe on the team. Say there's a lot of trades going around. It's just not allowing the teams to push up. CJ's 12 and 10. Sees one on the plane. Managed to get that kill. And it looks like this is going to be a push for Ghosts on the A point. Does get killed from mid-map. Doctor gets the trade. And all plays with 2 groups wrapping back. Strong defense. Netri is there. Does manage to get 2. Does get traded out. Chari's on the wrap from the B side. He sees plays. He's got a whole team in front of him. Does get taken down. Very good play from TUGA Unks. It's a very strong defense right now. They are locked in their base. However, they are not breaking. Fred holding the mid. Did he spot that player? I don't think he spotted him. They're running the ball up. CJ's running the ball up. Big kill from Joe. And he does manage to get the carp. 15 seconds left and he managed to get the carp. It ties the game at 1-1 in overload. That was real. I nearly missed that. There was so many gunfights going down plane and they just snuck that in. Everyone was so distracted on the plane gunfights where it allowed the boys from TUGA, not TUGA, sorry, X-Force Ghost to sneak round the B line and get a cap from it. A very close, tight game. Like I said, that was a very heavy traded game. Revs is 16 and 8 right now. Strong defense. I'm going to hop on board with him. Seems like he's playing his life, getting the kills. He is going to chow this plane. Does see a player. However, got 3 down for X-Force Ghost. It's going to be a chance to push. Revs just get taken down. Traded by Fred. The big kills from Fred. Oh, big defense from TUGA Unks. Massive. Where I thought they was going to cap, they managed to do the deed and defense that from going in. Still a lot of pressure on this point right now. However, there is one guy. You need to clear him out and get pushed up. There's 3 players mid-map. 3 down for the ball resets. Perfect timing as Ghost get 3 and the ball resets. Perfect timing for TUGA Unks to manage to stabilise the map a bit more. They have set up. And 1 player left from Ghost. Managed to get 2. Plays his life as well. Stopping the whole push. Gets 3. He's on a 6 spree right now. He's going for the spawners. And he's on a 7 spree right now. This is going to allow them to cap. Which puts Ghost up 2-1 in this. And he is just killing everything right now. He is 8-0. Char, he's on a spree. He's controlling the spawn. And just allowing his team to get around the map. That's a 9. Can he get the 10? Just get shot from white wall. 20 and 16. 9 spree for Char. Spots another player. And there's the 10 spree. Char's on 10 spree. Does get taken down on the 10. But the damage he has just done in the spawn to TUGA Unks has absolutely give their team the whole map control that they needed for that extra cap. Now Fred, he's on a 3 spree now. Knows there's a player shop. Gets that. Takes him on 4 spree. Another 1 mid. Gets that. 5. Does get traded out. And if you're TUGA Unks now, you're going to need to try and get a 3 down, a 4 down, and push up on the map. However, Ghost get 2 down again. Maybe able to capitalize on the map. However, good defense from TUGA Unks again, and they're going to be pushing this up to A, which is not letting me watch the ball carrier. They're flipping around the map. Ball, whole team made. Can Ghost hold this back? CJ gets a 2-piece. And that's 3 down on TUGA Unks. Hellstorm's coming in. Good nade from Jamie. Can he get the second in shop? Does not. Dots cleans that up. CJ tearing everyone down, even his own team. 3-piece. 1 is his team, but CJ's on a 5 spree right now. We're going to have to go on board with him. There is so much going on this map right now. See, if you're on your own here, you don't need to grab that ball. You need to clear the way. And you've just give yourself a disadvantage. You've literally picked the ball up on your own. You've got a pistol on your own, and it's going to allow CJ to capitalise and get this cap. However, Jamie does stop it. But Doctor gets 1, gets the dunk, and 3-1 up now for X-Force Ghost. There is a minute in the time. It's going to be tight. If you are TUGA Unks, you're going to need to play fast. However, that's 3 down for them now. A minute on the board, you need 2 caps. You are going to need to play this fast. You're going to need to get them kills. However, Ghosts are pushing up right now. Looks like they're going to get another cap, and that is 3-0 up. 3 points up for X-Force Ghosts. There's 45 seconds, 40 seconds on the time. You need 3 points. I don't think it's doable. They're still fighting. CJ's on a 3. And now they're just going to control this map. And that's a solid play from... Are they just going to add insult to injury? They're going to cap another. That's 5-1 up. They are just insult to injury on the on TUGA Unks. 5-1, 10 seconds on the board. That map will be going to X-Force Ghosts. X-Force Ghosts did win map 1 and 2. Map 1 was dominated on frequency hardpoint. Close game of Fringe S&D and a dominating performance on this SCAR Overload. Very, very strong performance from the X-Force Ghost team there, who win the series 3-0. So the whole team was... I saw pop-up moments from CJ. Doctor had his pop-up moments. Yeah, Netra had his pop-off moments. Like Char as well. How am I missing Char? The 10 streak that he went on was insane. In their base, just being a nuisance, allowing his team to take control of the map. So yeah, very, very good match from X-Force Ghosts. Very impressive, where they take a dominating win. So yeah, that will conclude the AEL Div 9 game. I say TUGA Unks versus X-Force Ghosts. 3-0 to X-Force Ghosts. CJ, I see you in the chat. You did bits there, bro. Well played. Well deserved win. And I appreciate the support in the cast. Second ever cast I've ever done. So yeah, I appreciate the support. So I do stream myself. I do play AEL myself. So yeah, if you ever want to catch one of my streams, say we do stream on YouTube and Twitch. So I appreciate the support, the likes, the follows. Is well appreciated. And yeah, maybe cast some more games in the future if people want it. But yeah, very, very impressed with the X-Force Ghost team there. Very dominating performance. So yeah, appreciate everyone that tuned into the stream. Hope you got the result that you wanted for the team that you supported. If not, it's back to the drawing board for TUGA Unks. They need to look at strats, you know, figure out what is causing. The S&D was, like I say, was close, but you need to figure out what's going on in the hard points, the overload. The overload was a very close game again at the start, but in the second half, X-Force Ghost just ran away with it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate everyone, and we will catch you in GG. Sean, thank you. We'll see you in the next stream. Thank you all for watching. See you later.
He died. Playwing died.
Thank you for the follow hack.